Hey everyone and welcome. Today we are diving into a total powerhouse nutrient. I'm talking about the secret key to unlocking way better energy and focus. And the crazy part? It's hiding in plain sight, in foods you probably eat all the time. It's called folate.
You know, I absolutely love this. We all remember Popeye, right? Slams a can of spinach and boom, instant muscles. And while, yeah, it doesn't quite work like that, the guy was definitely onto something. The science here is actually pretty solid, and it all comes down to a super important nutrient hiding in those green leaves.
Okay, so let's get real for a sec. Do you ever just feel tired? Like dragging your feet, can't think straight, brain in a fog, kind of tired? Or maybe your mood is just off. It's so common. And look, there can be a ton of reasons for it, but what if the answer is actually way simpler than you think?
Right, so all those feelings, that fatigue, that brain fog, even the mood swings, they can be classic signs that you're running low on a really important B vitamin. It's not just in your head. Nope, it's your body waving a little flag telling you it's missing a key building block.
And that hero, that missing building block, it's folate. You might also know it as vitamin B9. This is the nutrient we're zeroing in on today, and honestly, it is absolutely essential if you want your body to function at its absolute best.
So what is this stuff exactly? Well, think of folate as the master architect for your entire body. I mean, it's involved in the most fundamental jobs, building you, repairing you, right down to your literal DNA. If you don't have enough of it, the whole system just starts to grind to a halt. Okay, now this is where things get really interesting. You've probably heard of folic acid, right? Well, heads up, it's not the same thing as folate. See, folate is the natural stuff, the form you find in whole foods. Folic acid, that's the synthetic, man-made version they add to supplements and fortified foods like cereal. But get this, your body actually absorbs the synthetic form way more efficiently. Kind of weird, right? Hang on to that thought because we're going to circle back to why that matters in a bit.
All right, so let's dive in. What is this stuff actually doing inside your body? Because trust me, it has some seriously impressive cellular superpowers.
First up, let's talk about your brain and your mood. Folate is a key player in building neurotransmitters. You can think of those as your brain's little messengers, things like serotonin and dopamine, which are huge for regulating how you feel. So, remember that brain fog and those crummy moods we talked about earlier? Yeah, this is a big reason why.
And it's not just your brain. Folate is a master builder for your entire body. We're talking DNA synthesis, cell repair. It's literally building new red blood cells to carry oxygen around. It even helps regulate your genes, deciding which ones get switched on or off. I mean, it's about as fundamental as it gets.
Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great, but how do I get more of it? And that's the best part. It's actually incredibly simple to power up your plate.
So here's the magic number you're aiming for, 400 micrograms of DFE each day. And that DFE is important. It stands for dietary folate equivalence. It's just a fancy way of leveling the playing field, accounting for that absorption difference we saw between the natural folate in food and the synthetic folic acid.
And where do you find it? Oh, this is the easy part. Think green things and beans. Seriously, look at this. Just a half cup of cooked lentils gets you almost halfway there for the entire day. Chickpeas, asparagus. These foods are absolute folate powerhouses.
This really drives the point home, doesn't it? Just look at lentils, totally crushing it. It just goes to show adding even one of these to your daily routine can make a huge difference in hitting that 400 microgram goal. And it's so easy to do. I mean, toss a handful of spinach into a smoothie. Add a scoop of lentils or chickpeas to your salad. Boom, done. Oh, and one quick pro tip. Folate is a little sensitive to heat. So if you can, eating your greens raw or just lightly steaming them is the best way to make sure you get all that good stuff.
Okay, so let's bring it all home. What are the big takeaways here? The really important things you need to remember.
And before we go, I want to circle back to something really important. We got to talk about that folate versus folic acid difference one more time, especially when it comes to supplements.
Okay, here's the deal, and this is super important. When it comes to the natural folate you get from food, go crazy. There's no known upper limit. Eat all the spinach and lentils you want. But for the synthetic folic acid from supplements or fortified foods, there is a limit. Getting too much can actually mask a vitamin B12 deficiency, and that's a serious problem you don't want to ignore. So the bottom line is, food folate is your friend. If you're taking supplements, just be mindful of how much you're getting.
And really, that's the simple, powerful message here. This doesn't have to be complicated. Just by focusing on adding more of these amazing foods, leafy greens, beans, lentils, to your plate,
You're giving your body one of the most critical tools it needs, a tool to build energy, to sharpen your mind, and to literally repair itself every single day.
So, I'll leave you with this question. It all starts with one small, simple change. Think about your next meal. What's one green thing you can add to your plate today?